his main thing was, it's not really fair to call someone fake and give someone a stipulation like that for thousands of people to see when you didn't even bother researching in any way. Ghost Club's the one I feel mostly bad for, because she to this day has to live in constant anxiety. And even after the phone call, she was messaging me saying, I'm like, it's freaked her out now. Like, her heart rate, she was sat on the couch and she told me her heart rate literally shot through the roof just hearing his name.
Wow! Really? A strong worded letter will follow suit. Ah, they will hear me this time. Oh, they will hear me indeed. My dearest Lord Andrew Provington Demonsworth III, it has come to my most humble attention that in a recent telegraphic broadcast you did finally emerge from your shadow chambers to discourse upon the matter of the timorous whiskered gentleman. I find myself utterly delighted that at last a soul of such distinguished courage as yourself has addressed his frightfully logical conduct. Oh, how dare he possess an opinion? How dare this bothersome fellow counter your fantastical discoveries with such unseemly weapons as logics and facts? What a terrible, vexing individual that timorous whiskered gentleman is indeed. I was most thoroughly pleased to observe during your esteemed gathering that your fellow companions of the League of Extraordinary Fakers were all in attendance. The distinguished ladies of the Ethereal Spiritualist Society, the most vociferous Sir Hollering Hystericsworth, formerly known by the pedestrian nomenclature A1, and naturally the esteemed Lee, vulgarly known as the Breast. How splendidly fitting that all those whom the timorous whiskered gentleman had the audacity to disprove with mere facts and logic were present to buttress your creative interpretation with their own. Your discourse touched upon matters of the utmost importance, particularly your sage advice that those who find displeasure in fraudulent content creators should simply avert their gaze. How absolutely right you are! One must never scrutinize nor criticize when misinformation is presented as gospel truth. These bothersome debunkers are indeed most toxic. Who could possibly require the askance-gazing gentleman's superior reasoning in exposing the folly of evidence consisting of mere radiostatic? And what of that frightfully meddlesome fellow known as the preternatural pursuer? That remarkably intelligent creature who dares to employ logic and facts to challenge the discoveries of your most noble League of Extraordinary Fakers. I must address with considerable distress the most unfortunate occurrence following your distinguished broadcast. That frightfully audacious, bearded truth-monger had the sheer impudence to systematically dismantle your carefully crafted narratives with an arsenal of, oh the horror, irrefutable facts and evidence. How dare he, my good sir, how dare he indeed? With deepest reverence and utmost sarcasm, I remain your most humble servant, Spaghetti alla Paranormale. Postscriptum. I harbor no delusion that these humble words shall ever grace your distinguished eyes, as my modest following of less than 1,000 subscribers renders me, by your own most eloquent declaration, entirely beneath your notice. How thoroughly fitting for one of your elevated station. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Sarcasm 101, just for you. We started in the greatest possible way with a strong worded letter, which I presume that our good friend Andrew will not understand. Andrew, it's sarcasm okay? Just to clarify. Yes, as you can imagine, this video is about the live stream of Proving Demons of a couple of days ago, which they were basically just spreading a little bit of lies, stir a little bit of unnecessary drama, I would add. I was present in the live chat like with other content creators. I was just checking if the discourse could remain civil and no lies were spread, but apparently I was wrong.
Guys, you're delusional, right?
Okay.
You are delusional.
Then Beardo, of course, yesterday released this video where he basically destroyed completely their arguments, exposing the amount of lies, misconceptions and stuff this Andrew guy was throwing around just to prove his point, just to pass as the victim.
No, because you're attacking me right now!
Plus, as Beardo underlined very clearly, last time he made a video about them was over 1 year ago, so he didn't even care. So my assumption that this whole live stream had the purpose to just get a little bit of views in order to still be relevant somehow in some way. I personally watched like the last part of the live, then I rewatched the other day, yesterday, the first part of the live, sorry, lapsus freudiano, oh Gesù, the live, not the live.
Stupid!
So I watched the first part of the live and of course with the commentary of Beardo just showing all the evidence that what Andrew was saying was a load of bollocks. I personally don't care about the drama. I personally don't care about these two in general. Like, they can be the best possible people or the worst possible people. That is not the point of my my channel, of me in general. My goal is always to challenge the claims, and when I hear something that doesn't sit well with me, then I take issue and then I reply. In the live stream, he said something that really struck a chord in me, and I'm paraphrasing here. He said that if you don't like fake content, don't watch it, which is okay in the sense that if this fake content has a clear disclaimer at the beginning of the video saying, hey guys, this content is not to be taken so seriously because it's made for entertainment purposes, that I will be fine. No issue. But the main issue here, people like you, Proving Demons, people like Ghost Club Paranormal, and all the people I debunk on my channel, which the majority are Italian channels like Ghost Note Crew, the PIT, the PDU, and all these fantastic groups who are there just for click and views, made the huge mistake of passing their findings as real evidence. That's where I take the issue, dear Andrew. The reality of things is that you never advertise your content as entertainment. Same also your colleague of the League of Extraordinary Fakers, they do the same. And I read a comment, I think it was one of the, during the live, I think it was one of the two ladies of the Ghost Club Paranormal that said something along the line that there is nothing wrong of like people having fun in the video. And I do agree with you girls, absolutely, you can have as much fun as you want, but please bear in mind that whatever you say, whatever you do in your video, always put a disclaimer at the beginning saying, this is just for entertainment. Trust me, if you do that, Sag, Beardo, Mr. Gray, and all other debunkers, big debunkers, because I'm a debunker, but I'm still very small, just a speck of dust. We'll leave you alone, 100%. We'll leave you alone. We all leave you alone, because it will be useless to debunk something that is clearly advertised as entertainment. But anyway, that was like, a quick response I wanted to make, because I found the whole argumentation of this Andrew very laughable. And for the rest, that was the only point I wanted to address, and nothing more. So I hope you enjoyed the letter at the beginning, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being so awesome and supporting my channel, and stay safe, stay healthy, stay amazing, stay awesome, and please do not watch fake content. Apparently this is like very bad. And I see you all the next time. Ciao!